Day 800. It means something to me, but it just goes to show you that life doesn't really care about some arbitrary milestones. Day 800 fell in between two night shifts, so not the most optimal conditions for me to do anything. Woke up after 4 hours of sleep, so I went to bed at 9, woke up at 1. I'm laying there in bed, looking at the wardrobe, thinking about what jersey I was going to wear and what type of session I was going to have. And then I started thinking about day 800, and then I started thinking about day 8, or number 8 rather. And then I started thinking about Kobe. And then all of a sudden I had a surge of motivation, a surge of energy, a surge of aggression within me. Got up, put Kobe's jersey on, and I came out here with an expectation to give it a really good go today. Really good go. I know 190 was too heavy, so I decided to go 180. I worked up to 180, hit the first set, kind of felt heavy. And then set after set, I kept thinking about that energy, the theme of today, Kobe. What a work machine he was, what a champion mindset, the Mamba mentality. Some of you guys that have followed the NBA will know what type of mental state he had for his career and his life. Black Mamba, right? He had an aggression about him. He didn't care about the last shot. He didn't care about the bad media coverage. Even when he was a rookie, when he was in the first 2 years, like in the Lakers, he didn't do all that well, man. I remember that first rookie season, he was like shooting air balls left, right, and center. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't doing good, but he didn't care because he trusted the process. He trusted the work. He trusted his inner drive. And so I'm thinking about all these things, and I hit one set. I hit 2 sets. And then I thought to myself, I'm going to go for 8 sets. Automatically, my brain's like, dude, you've slept for 4 hours. You haven't eaten food for like 16 hours. You're not in a state to do this. But I said, who cares? I'll just take 10-minute breaks in between. I don't care if I run out of time completely tonight and I don't get back to bed at all. I don't even have a nap before work. There needs to be something to be said about the mentality, about adversity, about challenges. Day 800 is an arbitrary number. For me, it means something. It occurred to me that once I put this jersey on, that Kobe mentality, day 800, it's in between 2 night shifts, whatever. Those 2 night shifts for me are Kobe's, down 2-zip in the NBA Finals. That's that type of mentality. Okay, the conditions are not ideal. You drop 2 games at home. Whatever, let's go. That's how I thought about today, and that's how I got through this session. It was heavy, man. I don't know, man. Like these sessions always surprise me. These suboptimal sessions. I don't know whether there's adrenaline release because of lack of sleep or what it is. Like a lot of you guys have also said the same thing to me, whether it be 1 rep maxes or volume sessions. There's something about these type of sessions where you don't get enough sleep. It's really weird, man. Some days I sleep for damn 10 hours and I come in here and I feel like rat shit. I've just slept 4 hours, man, after a 12-hour night shift in ED. And I've come in here and I feel all right. I don't know whether this is just a mental thing. I thought about Kobe and I thought about that fire within him, and that kind of translated to me. I don't know. Maybe we'll never know. We'll never know the 1,000,001 variables that can go wrong or right during the course of somebody's life. But it's funny to me. Day 700 wasn't a good day for me. Day 700 was the day it was my grandmother's funeral on day 700. So fast forward 100 days, again, not ideal conditions. It just goes to show that life doesn't care about these arbitrary things. You just have to go about your business. Go about your business. Do the best you can. Obviously on grandma's funeral day, it wasn't the greatest session. It wasn't, anything special. But I came in here and I took my spirit into the rack, and I was here. I was present. There's something to be said about, fighting to the end, fighting to non-ideal conditions. It builds a certain type of character. I've spoken about this many times in the past, about how these let's say, made up plights, these made up difficulties that we go through sports or through the gym, how they can translate really well in life. 8 sets of 180 for sets of 5. And that's hard work. It's physically demanding, it's mentally demanding, it's everything demanding, And so that adversity, that uncomfortable, that discomfort translates well. So when you're in real life and you're in a pickle, something's happening in your family life, something's happening in your working life, you're not foreign to feeling under the pump. This is just life, man. It's just life, man. I've said to you guys before, man, the more difficulties you have, the more planned shit sessions you have in life, the better you're going to go, man. That's it, man. Comfort is not a good thing for you, man. Because the more comfort you have, the more your body gets used to comfort. The more discomfort you have, the more your body gets used to discomfort. And what is that? That's a strong body. That's a strong mind. You're used to war. You're used to being in the octagon ring fighting 10 dudes. You're used to that. So when you go to the shopping mall and somebody says to you, you're a fat, ugly piece of crap, you're like, whatever, man. You just walk past him. It's not an event for you. You've just been mauled by 8 dudes in the octagon, man. How does that rank up next to some guy walking in the shop and saying that to you? Or a girl dumping you or something along those lines. There's levels to this, obviously. Pain is pain. I get it. But there's intensity, right? There's intensity. If Khabib Nurmagomedov molds you for an hour, okay, you're never going to be the same again, man. That dude is going to wreck you, okay? And so when you go fight a 12-year-old boy, you have differences there, right? You're fighting the world's greatest athlete in MMA, and then you're fighting somebody who's just beginning, not even an adult, right? There's differences there. And so if you go through 8 sets of 5 at 85% on 4 hours sleep and no food, what do you think you're going to be like when you are slept for 10 hours, you got 55 liters of fluid within you, you got 100 kilos of meat in you, and everything's happy, and your kids are happy, everyone's happy, everything's beautiful, perfect sunny day at 25 degrees. Man. That's the thing that we're talking about here. Training, life training, it all fits in, man. It all fits in. So I'm going to go to work today, right? And I'm going to go to work and I'm going to experience all these things that I experienced. We all kind of see all various different things in ED. Yeah, we're busy or whatever. Something's happening. Somebody's angry. Somebody's doing this. Somebody's doing that. Dude, I just went through 8 sets of 5, 85%, man. I couldn't give a shit about any of this crap, man. Can we just get on with this, man? Whatever, man. Whatever. Just get on with it. This doesn't even compare to the shit that I just went through. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm not going to sit here, say that I'm immune to any sort of hardship. I'm immune to any sort of fatigue or anything. I'm buggered, man. I'm buggered. You know what I mean? But that's cool. I feel high as hell right now, man. I feel high. Because I've just been through some shit, man. I've just been through a very, very tough workout in very, non-optimal conditions. And I'm proud of myself for doing that. This is the thing, man. You have an opportunity every single day to feel proud of yourself, man. I don't know about you guys, man. I keep bringing back to this thing because this thing was a big part of my life when I was growing up. I used to be a gamer. And I still love games. I still kind of play when I can. But, dude, I would, smash the shit out of a game, right? And I've, clocked it. And then I sit there and think to myself, that's a lot of work, a lot of time went into this crap, man. I beat this game. But I never felt proud. What am I going to walk outside and walk to some guy and be like, dude, I just clocked that game, man. I mean, for somebody that might mean something. But to me, it's like, it was fun. But I'm not going to put that shit on my resume. I've got a level 100 Skyrim character. What sort of shit is that, man? I'm not proud of that. Man, but I would gladly put, on the 9th of February 2022, I did 180 kilos for 8 sets of 5 at 85%. I'll gladly put that shit on my resume. I was there and I did that. And I did that on 4 hours sleep and not a lot of food post-night shift. going into another night shift. Proud of that, man. I'm proud of what happened today. I feel like I've used my time efficiently. That's it. That's how I feel about all these things. To me, it's interesting that these non-optimal environments, situations, scenarios get the best out of me, man. It's so damn weird, man. We are psychological creatures, man. We are governed by this brain. This subconscious level is more powerful than we allow it to be. We allow it to kind of to think that this is the case. It really is the case, man. This whole thing about us, this lollipop thing that we have, a brain and a spinal cord, that's all this is, man. You know, sometimes I think to myself, I come in here and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do some squats. That's going to hit the quads and the glutes and the adductors and my core and all this sort of stuff. And then I think to myself, am I really doing that, or am I just training my brain? Am I just training my brain to take more abuse? To take more discomfort? Why didn't I do 10 sets of 8 today? Or 10 sets of 5, whatever. You know? Man, if some Navy SEAL out there, if David Goggins was here, man, if David Goggins was my training partner, I'd be in ICU right now, man. I'd be going back to work, but as a patient, not as a worker, as a nurse. I'd be going in as a patient, man. Because Dad would be like, come on, man. Who's going to lift these damn logs? Man, it's so damn refreshing listening to a guy like that, man. He's just not just talking out of his ass. This dude has credibility. He has done some crazy, crazy stuff in his life. Okay? This is not some scientist in a white coat referencing 150 dudes that did a study that took 250 persons into 250 various different variable control, double-blind control trial. This dude is basically talking from experience. I've been to a hell week. I've been to another hell week. I've done ultras. I've done billions of freaking pull-ups in 24 hours. I could sit there and listen to that guy because this guy's been through this shit, man. His words have weight. And this is something that I take great value in. When I'm listening to somebody talk, if he is just a well-read person, that's good for you, bro. That's really good for you, man. No, I can listen to you. But when somebody is intelligent and he's been there, done that, oh, now I'm thinking, man, this dude is worth listening. I'm in my forward posture. My elbows are on my knees. My eyebrows are like all the way up, and I'm trying to suck all that information in. This guy's about his business, man. That's the difference, man. That's the difference. I want to be a David Goggins one day. Somebody that has a really good squat, has been about the business, has done the hard yards, and I have, when I talk to somebody, it's not like, oh, you're just a piece of shit, whatever. No, man. This is the beautiful thing about lifting. You can't buy this shit on the shelf. You can't go down to Woolies or Coles or Bunnings or whatever shop, Walmart, whatever it is in America, and just get yourself a 300 kilo squat off the top shelf, pay $2,000 and walk out. No. You want this shit, you got to work for it. That's it. You have to work for it. There's no shortcuts. And that to me is awesome. Bill Gates can't get this shit without work. It's a different currency, man. You can't sell a whole bunch of computers and come in here and have it. No, man. You have to spend time in the squat rack. Okay, you might have to spend 100,000 hours. I might have to spend 80,000 hours. Or some guy on another planet might spend 30,000 hours. Whatever. We all have to spend hours. That's the beautiful thing about this. That's what I love about it. It's a beautiful thing. And just like Kobe going to shoot around at 4:30 in the morning, why didn't the other guys do that? No, man. He was banking in his currency in the bank. So he can withdraw that shit at Game 7 of the NBA Finals and score 40, 45. That's a beautiful thing. Couple more names. Ben Parsons, Gregory Kalinowski, hopefully I said that correctly, man, and Martin Gasparovic. I want to thank you guys. Thank you for the support. It's overwhelming. You didn't have to do that, but you went out of your way to support me on my journey, to support these videos that I do, these thoughts that I send out into the universe. It's much appreciated. It sends me more away from the ED and into this type of sphere where I can think about this, give more into the videos. So that to me is just a lotto, man. It's a lotto. I don't know. I keep thinking about how lucky I am. I'm just blessed, man. I'm blessed that I'm doing something that I love and I'm able to share it with the world. And you three fellas, amongst the other names on the list, it means a lot to me. Let me get out of here, get showered, get ready to go to work. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.